Thanks for joining us tonight. Meriter Hospital is in danger of losing Medicare funding after multiple babies were injured in their newborn intensive care unit.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid say the hospital failed to protect patients and prevent suspected abuse. Amanda Quintana is here with some of the details that the federal agency released today. Amanda?
Yes, well, those documents show that the first incident of an unexplained injury to a baby happened almost a year ago, but the hospital didn't properly investigate, report, and protect their youngest patients, resulting in 5 babies being injured. The timeline released shows a baby was found with bruises on their arm on February 2nd. It was written off as a result of the baby clutching wires. But bruising was found on the arm and wrist of a second baby the next day, believed to be from a blanket. A nurse emailed managers about this with no response. On February 4th, the second baby had more bruises on their face and head, but no incident report was completed. 6 days after the original finding, a child abuse expert was called, the nurse was suspended, and doctors confirmed fractures in the second baby's skull and arm. The next day, the investigation began, and police were alerted. Documents show during an interview, the director of performance and improvement at Meriter said there was no policy or process that guided the staff or physicians on how to report abuse or neglect. Because of this, CMS has determined the hospital was out of compliance, sending them a notice of termination, saying the Medicare program will no longer make payments starting in May, stating this is so serious it constitutes an immediate threat to patient health and safety. Meriter has responded to CMS with a plan of correction, but other levels of noncompliance were then discovered, requiring another plan of correction. A spokesperson says they have successfully worked with CMS to address their most immediate concerns, and they continue to work on a longer-term corrective action plan for their review. Now, that timeline only shows 2 babies. After agencies started to investigate, physicians began to recall other babies who had unexplained bruises in September of 2017, in April of 2017, and another in January of this year who had rib and arm fractures. Meriter has not released the name of the nurse that was suspended, and Madison police continue to investigate, but no one has really been arrested at this time. It's still ongoing.
Difficult story to cover. Amanda's been on it all day. Amanda, thank you very much for your reporting today. News 3 was the first to report on this story at channel3000.com. You can download our app and get alerted on your device the second that news breaks. Be the first to know with Channel 3000.